so cute.
That's my question that I asked you, and you told me that you're gonna address it later.
Okay, the girls. Okay, if a girl tells you, if a girl drinks a lot, parties a lot, does drugs, these are all like no-brainers. Travels to foreign locations a lot. That's a big one.
Yeah.
Travels alone. That's a big one. Hangs out with sluts.
Call friends. Yep.
What else here? You look at the track record of guys that she's around. Are they like all partiers or low lives or degenerates?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's a good one.
Of guy friends.
Okay, that's how you know the girl has a high body count.
So if a girl has like one of these traits, does it mean that she's a hoe? No. There's a chance that it's not there. But if you see a bunch of them working in tandem, well, you need to...
Makes sense.
Yeah. So these are just some traits to look for. And there's a bunch of other ones as well. She's on yachts and shit like that.
Her phone is always on D&D.
Yeah.
Damn.
You know, she's addicted to social media. That's a big one.
Yeah.
You know, has sugar daddies. Obviously, she's involved in any type of sex work, like a stripper or escort or anything like that. I mean, that's a fucking given.
All right.
Porn star, right? Duh. But yeah, like all these things, you'd be amazed at like these things that men like don't see and don't like look for. Like these are red flags of like girls like you don't want to like get serious with and have a relationship.
Her Instagram looks crazy.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah, okay.
It'll change. I swear to God, it will change.
Again, perception.
Because I don't want to disappoint you guys.
Now here's the thing. Like, let's go ahead and take an extreme example. There are. This is rare, but there are strippers out there that like are not hoes.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
but most are though. But most are. So the thing is that like that's why I say if a girl has one of these traits, doesn't mean that she's a hoe automatically. No, that's why it's important to look at behaviors, look at pattern, and you got to do this over a period of time. You got to vet a girl. I tell a guy all the time, you got to date a girl for at least 6 months to a year before you give her a relationship.
And there's more.
There's way more things too.
She drives a Nissan Altima. Kia Soul. Kia Sorrento.
Yeah.
That's a red flag.
She's always eating at fancy restaurants. That's actually a low.
I disagree with that
pay
one.
for my own.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're 34.
What did I say before? Remember I said one thing doesn't mean that you're a whore. It's if you have a bunch of them.
Yeah.
But that is a red flag if a girl's always eating at expensive steakhouses. I know you said, oh, I do it on my own. But are you doing it 3-4 nights a week?
No,
Probably
I'll
not.
probably do like twice or once.
I mean, she's
like
34,
women rarely, if ever, pay for fine dining on their own. So that's why it's a big red flag. You know, because girls don't do it on their own.
If she has a cat, you know.
She has a cat. Okay, now you're pushing it.
Most girls don't. Like some do, but most women like will never pay out $200 for a fucking steak.
Hell
like, no.
Yeah.
Of course not.
You know?
I paid $350
I
though.
can make it.
How many times do you do that
I
a
have
year?
to have a discount.
I mean, I went to Peru,
yeah, I
I'm from
got
Peru,
you.
you know.
Okay,
So I went to
okay.
Central, which is like the #1 restaurant in the world.
But how many times do you do that a year?
I mean, yeah, once.
That's my point.
So like it was like damn $350.
Yeah.
Not even like
Like women will do fine dining if they pay for themselves like 1 time a year, 2 times a year. But men, they're doing it all the time. That's why if I see a girl going to fine dining all the time, I'm like, yeah, it's a fucking dude paying for it.
Is she a Snapchat, you know?
On private jets, that's another big one. If I see girls on private jets, and it's not her man, that's a big one. Like if I see a girl on private jets or in Tulum or whatever, I'm just like in my head like fucking slut.
Yeah, slut.
So if it's family vacations, like
Come on.
For family vacations on a private jet, come on, man.
By herself, man.
Unless her dad is rich, but that's rare.
Yeah, that's rare.
That's rare.
Yeah.
oh, I went on a lot of vacations because my dad just has really good money from the military and law enforcement.
Yeah, but is he taking private jets?
Okay, no. Okay, you're right.
Yeah.
That's my point.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
like, what I've typically learned is that, like, women rarely, if ever, pay for the most luxurious things in the world. It's the men that pay for it.
Yep.
Yeah.
If I see her in a sports car, if I see her in a Ferrari or Lamborghini, slut.
Slut.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, all these things. And it's crazy to me because, like, women don't know. Like, I'll see girls post this shit on their Instagram, and I'm like,
Slut.
what the fuck are you doing? Like, do you not realize that you're making yourself less attractive from a relationship standpoint?
Yeah.
Like, like, you're like, oh yeah, you're hot, you're living life, whatever. But men look at this and are like, oh yeah, I'm gonna fuck this bitch. They don't think I'm gonna wife her. No, because if I see a girl in a Ferrari, I know that's a nigga's Ferrari. Bitches don't buy Ferraris.
Yeah.
So
No, it's an Uber, man. Uber.
and y'all know, you guys all know what I'm saying is true. You guys know deep down that when girls take these dumbass pictures, they're in the location. It's not them. It's a dude paying for it and taking a picture.
That's facts.
True.
So anyway, anybody have anything to say to that? I don't know.
Well, so I have a lot of friends that like own businesses or successful that will like go on group dinners, and that's where, excuse me, That's where like sometimes I'll have a fancy dinner that I would not pay for.
With your
But
friends.
it's like a group dinner, like friend setting that they just pay for
It's
everyone.
not friends. The men want to fuck.
Yeah.
But we won't.
But they want to.
But they want
Which
to.
is the point. and since you're there, someone is getting.
Someone.
Might not be you, but someone.
Might not be. I want to figure out who I am.
But my point is that I'll be damned if my girl goes out to a dinner date with a bunch of rich niggas that are trying to fuck.
Well, I would not if I had a boyfriend, which,
okay.
you know, coming soon, maybe.
Yeah, but that's what hoes do is they go. I'm not saying that you are one, but again, that's why I'm saying discretion is so important. Like, if you see her do one thing, it's like, all right, red flag.
Yeah.
But then you need to look at all the other behaviors, and you got to do it over a period of time, and then you're able to assess the female.
Yeah.
That's why I said there's so many different traits, and not every single one is a gift, like a telltale, like, oh, 100% a slut. You know, I mean, there's some ones that are way more than others, but like if a girl's going to like dinners with successful dudes and there's like a big group of them, I already know what the niggas are doing. They paid a promoter. The promoter went around to a bunch of girls. They got those girls because they're single, and the guys are trying to f those girls. And a big part of the reason why those promoters pick those girls is because they some of those girls. That's why they got invited in the first place.
We know.
Because let's keep it a million. If a girl is doesn't or whatever, she's not going to get invited to the boat as often. She's not going to get invited to these group dinners as often. That's just what it is. You might be able to finesse that 1, 2, 3 times, maybe with a new promoter every time. But once you start, if you don't put out or you're not fun, they're not going to invite you. That's why I have an issue. If I see a girl doing that shit, I'm like, whore.
Yeah, I don't like going on boats. If you had you had to entertain the guys, and I'm like, I don't want to. Like,
I mean, you're 34, so okay.
Oh, even before that. Even before that. So.
But I see girls do it. Like they do those dinner things like 2, 3 times, and then like they stop getting invited because they don't like put out.
Yeah.
Damn.
So
that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Anyway.
No, I've had guy friends for years that I'm still friends with, but
They want to fuck, bitch. They want to fuck.
Yeah, but they
They're not your friends, man. Come on.
They're not your
I
friends.
see what you're saying, and you know what? Like,
That's a red
I'm getting
flag,
to
by
the
the way.
age where I'm realizing that, and like, I do want to settle down someday. And I'm like, okay, I don't want to really hang
That's
around
another
those people.
sign. A girl with guy friends, red
That's
flag.
a big one, yeah. That's a big one.
You're probably
That's
a
bad.
hoe.
Yeah.
I'm starting to notice
I don't have
that.
guy friends.
What if it's someone you've known like for years, like since high school?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
I mean, same, but-
It doesn't matter, and I'll tell you why. Going back to what I said before, if I've been training in the dojo for 30 years,
Yeah.
you've been outside just living life, can you really identify with my struggles, me being in the dojo for 30 years? That's why women are useless to men. They're not.
Because I've had a friend for like 14 years.
He wants to smash.
Yeah. Smash. Yeah.
I've thought that in the past. but I never asked him because
definitely
I
does.
didn't want it
They
to
do.
ruin
No,
the
ask him.
No, I don't want to. I don't want it to ruin the
They do.
relationship.
Hold on. Notice, right? You said
She
you don't want
knows.
to ruin.
She knows.
She
Well,
knows.
but if you're great friends, it shouldn't matter. Yeah.
Yeah, but if he were to say yeah, then it would make everything weird. I don't want to.
But he's your friend, though.
He is.
No, but ask him.
I don't want to ask
No,
him
but
something
why?
like that. I don't think he would say yeah.
No.
But I thought
Understand?
that in the past.
You answered it yourself.
Uh-huh.
It's because you know if he says yes to you, he's not your friend. But you don't want to risk it.
Yeah,
So-
men and women are
You know-
very different, man.
you know the truth.
Like we're very, very different, and might have to hit the elevator for this. Women are if you're not fucking them, bro. Sorry, they really are. Like, okay, but hold on. Before you guys get angry or think whatever,
Okay.
think of it objectively from a man. You guys are super emotional. You cost money. We have to lead and plan everything out. They don't protect you if you're in a fist fight, right? They can't really do much
If
for
it's
you.
a girl fighting him, then I'd whip her ass.
Yeah, but
I would
realistically
say she
speaking, I
can.
can defend myself against a female.
No,
so
yeah,
like,
but you can't really hit a girl bad.
yeah, but like utility wise, like realistically,
No, I
I
know
can
what you
push a
mean.
girl up. So
No, yeah.
women really don't provide men much utility if they're not.
I mean, I think.
And
if they
women
know
can
their
only serve
needs-
one master. That's why, like, if a girl has like a job and she's super devoted to it, she can't be super submissive to her husband. Like, a woman is gonna be. Women are fantastic if they're your girl and they're submit to you, but if they're not, it's a fucking liability. It's a burden.
I mean, I think if she knows like the man's needs, like, you know, if they really communicate that, then it would be, you know, more of a benefit to him. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, if you
What do
saw.
you mean? What do you mean by
So
that? Men want to fuck.
well, I get it, but you're saying like all they're really good for is pretty much sex, and you know what I'm saying. But I'm just saying like if a woman can be able to assist you in the way that you need to, in whatever.
But she's not going to unless she's fucking you. That's my point. Like women, like they give their best treatment to the man that they're fucking and they're submitting to. To get the best out of a woman, you must. So otherwise, you're gonna get lukewarm bullshit friendship. So like, if a girl submits to you, and she's great. But if she's not, she's useless. Well, I'm gonna protect and provide for this woman and pay for hangout sessions, and she won't even suck. That's a waste of time.
All right.
It's literally a waste of time. So I mean, I know it sounds fucked up, but like men and women can't really be platonic friends.
But I had
I agree
boyfriends
with
that
that,
liked
though.
him. They thought he was cool.
I
I kid you not.
yeah.
If you honestly saw him and you saw our dynamic, you
But
would
it's not
see.
platonic friends. Though.
I
He
mean,
wants,
I have friends that are like family. You know what I'm saying?
they want to fuck too.
All right, guys, we know. All right.
God,
Okay.
All right,
And here's the
cats.
thing, like, yo, think about it. Why do women keep male friends around?
I honestly don't like females, if I'm being honest with you.
And you want us to be friends with them?
You know what?
You don't even like them.
Honestly, the only
Come
male
on,
friends,
man.
the only male friends
I
that
don't like
have
female friends. And you expect me to have them?
the only male friends that I have are people that I work with. That's
I'm not talking about
truthfully.
new female friends. Like I've literally known him since we were in high
No,
school.
but that's what I'm trying to say. Like, women have a lot. I've noticed, like, females always keep male friends around, but they'll be like, oh, well, why not just have female friends? I don't like bitches. You expect me to hang out with girls that you don't even like them, and you know them.
Well, if you know her
add
from
to that.
childhood, I feel like that would be different.
I feel like
It's
not
just
having
polarizing. It's a polarizing ego boost for women.
like I like having guy friends in my
She knows,
life
man.
because I don't have a boyfriend. I need like that masculine energy, but I won't give them anything. So like they're just in the friend zone.
So it's an L for them.
Yeah, I
Thank you
guess.
for admitting that. Like, you're getting all the benefits of a boyfriend almost without having to fuck him. It's a W for you. It's an
I
L
had
for
a
him.
boyfriend, then I would be all eyes on him.
I know.
No, yeah.
But
Yeah.
but you
Not
do
the
you
guy
see
friends
now,
that I wouldn't keep him
I
around.
understand that, but do you see now why it's an L for men? You literally
Yeah,
just
I see that.
you just said it. So it's an L.
Well, then maybe
Imagine,
decide
you know
to
what?
set
I'll make it even
boundaries.
better, just so the women understand the functional equivalent. Let's say you're with a guy, you like them, but he only calls you to have sex at 2 o'clock in the morning, but he never cares about what you got to say, never has conversation with
Oh,
you.
wow.
How would that make you feel?
Used and abused.
Used.
That's what it's like being in a friend zone as a man.
Oh no, really?
Wow.
There you go, ladies. There you go.
Woohoo!
There you go. Now you see why it's a waste of time?
Clarity.
All right.